Hey everyone, how's it going? Hopefully everyone's doing well on this, well, I guess most of you will be seeing this video at different times, so hopefully most of you will be doing whatever you're doing. I'm just... sorry for about the race to, start up. So, yeah, so I'm not... So the volume's still acting up a little bit weird. So it seemed that my voice was, it was louder than... It's... The way that my laptop is seeing it, it should be louder than it is for some reason. Even though I'm talking normal distance when I've been doing the last time before. However, on the game capture card, there's an option for automatically reduce game sound, so I turn that off. And I'm gonna see if it makes a difference or not. Because I'm not gonna know until this is over with. Now that might make a difference, hopefully it does. And yeah, that's about it. So, it was only recently that I recorded the last Mario Kart 8 Deluxe video. And, the virus... I don't know if I mention the virus every time I start a video, but, I guess it's always interesting. I wonder how they are gonna process this in the history books, because this is unlike anything we have ever experienced, among the differences of opinions here about the virus is one separate thing, and I guess how, the rest of, the economy and things shutting down, so to speak, is a separate thing. And, I guess it's unfortunate that it's happening this way. There's not really much one can do about it, from this point in terms of, going back to the past and erasing it. But, hopefully, that'll be fixed, sometime in the near future. I guess, now again, I know I said this the last video, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, because I do so much of it, and maybe I tend to repeat some topics, but, there's a few times on the news where I saw that several separate companies have made vaccines already for the virus, but because you have to go through the testing thing, which is probably longer than it should be, and the fact that, obviously you can't just snap your fingers and it's just ready to go like that, I feel like it's somewhat kind of deceiving, when you hear on the news say that there was some companies made a vaccine, but it won't be available until next year, even though it's April. That seems really bizarre. Yeah, the items really can make a difference. Yeah, some of the strangest stores I have seen through the virus is, I think one is that, I don't think I mentioned this before. I should, again, like last time, I should know, like, if I mentioned this in the past before. I can't say this for every single little thing I say. But I think one of the things that, I did mention was that, was what, no, I did not mention it. I'm already getting lost in my words. Was that I think some town somewhere, was calling the police because they're running out of toilet paper. I think this was a few weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. So that is a little bit of old news, at least from where I'm reading it. But, yeah, that's crazy. And someone supposedly was licking stuff in the grocery store, supposedly, which is even weird to do without a virus going around. And, you know, I haven't looked into logistics or something about it, because, you know, not all crime is equal to one another. Because, you know, low levels of crime should equal high levels of crime. And then you have these weird things of where these criminals are being let out of jail that are, like, not low-level type people, even if they don't do anything while they're out of jail, either permanently or temporarily. So, I don't know. There seems to be a delay again in the, what the heck happened there? I thought that I have to look back on the video, because I thought it was doing so well. I mean, I thought I threw the bomb behind me, unless someone threw a different bomb. I just wasn't paying attention at all. Maybe I shouldn't have looked back on that. Yeah, that was a mistake, alright. Now, I know I mentioned Zach Scott games in the past, I think twice before, but I tell you, his videos are very interesting. I don't know why, because, you know, some random guy just playing the games normally, I guess, you would think that idea in itself would not be so widely popular, but he has he has a lot of, like, million viewed videos. And, you know, it would be kind of nice if I would have that, but, you know, if I don't have that, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna be the world's worst complainer about that. And also, Game Grumps I mentioned too before, the combined amount of hours they probably put into YouTube between both of them within, I guess, a decade or so. I guess one's been a lot longer than the other, but that's going to be the case. But yeah, I'm assuming that if you come to my channel by now, you at least know them. But yeah, check out their videos if you haven't, like any game really. And I don't think you'll be disappointed, even though there are completely two different personalities between the two groups of people. Although most of the time Zach's by himself. Rarely his wife is, I think, in the videos, and possibly some other people. I think it's mostly him most of the time. Please do not get 12th place like last time. Again, I missed it. I guess I couldn't use a mushroom at the same time. Okay, let's see, what we're gonna do next. I know that Nintendo's not gonna have, well, not Nintendo, but E3 is not really gonna happen this year, but if Nintendo does releases a direct type thing or event around the time of E3, then possibly, hopefully I want them to do is something they did, I guess several years ago when they did one year, I think it was, the Muppet-like creatures was 1 year, and then another year was what? I think it was, I'm forgetting it. I think the clay animation, like, not clay, but like Robot Chicken type esque animation. Which is that clay animation? Because I know that the... No, I don't think so. I think it just has the appearance... No, not even appearance. It has that... Oh, does it? It's been a while since I've seen that show. No, I think it's because I remember that, Armin Studios who did, like, you know, the movies for DreamWorks animation a while back. I mean, completely distracted when I'm talking. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, sometimes you're somewhere in the middle. With 3 bullet blows going at the same time. Yeah, exactly. Well, actually, it's not. Well, I guess 6 or 7 are exactly-ish. But whatever. I don't think I mentioned this yet, but, Alvin Earthworm, known as Mark Haynes, the creator of, Superman Brother Z, just recently, restarted production on the remake, I guess. And continuation of, because he never finished the series. And, I do want to... I assume that, since my channel is smaller, I assume that, more likely I've heard of him, at least, and more than me. So, I recommend his videos out, too. Because I think he uploaded recently a remaster of all of them in 4K, I believe. Although they are a sprite animation, so I'm not quite sure if 4K is going to make any difference. Maybe a technical difference if you, took a... I don't know, something to the head of a microscope or something. 1 point in the bucket. And I don't think this was related to Alvin Earthworm, but I think what was also interesting was that I guess over 10 years ago, was it 10? Yeah, I think. There was just 2 separate series called Smash Kingdom and Bowser's Kingdom. And Smash Kingdom might have been 3 episodes, and Bowser's Kingdom might have been around 10. I don't know the exact episode count. Because I know there was a Halloween special, which I'm not quite sure was separate from the number it was supposed to be. Anyway, those series kind of just stopped randomly. Obviously, they may not continue in any form, but I guess, maybe not a direct comparison of it because they came out different times, but I guess the channel SMG4, I think that's an exact wording of it. It's quite surprising now how, popular, video series could be on YouTube and have, a lot of views, and yet at the same time, just not be popular because they're only known to a specific audience, even though they have a good amount of audience seeing it. Was that Blue Shell even a name? Huh. Maybe in the... see a lot of people just came across this in the new game. Oh, it's not more. Now, I'm not quite sure how the seasons work out to me, but I think I've only done... I don't remember ever doing the winter one online. Really, even offline. I'm trying to earn the gold in the single player. I don't know if it's chose randomly or maybe the time of day. Because I don't know if I've seen the other three besides Winter, but I do not remember playing the Winter one at all. Yeah, I think it's usually this one. I think I have to double check to see. Well, can you really see this? Was that only in first Mario Kart 8? Or the original? Not the first, really. Oh, I have to double check. I'm assuming Bowser Jr.'s gonna pop. Yeah. This sounds like winning music. Okay, I think we'll do one more match for today. At least for this video. I meant to press the message one last time, but yeah. Misinputs. That would be interesting if it was actually our last name. I guess it's possible that one person could have that last name somewhere. Well, it just sounds so used to like inputting something like on a Microsoft Word document or something that hardly that would be this case. I had to do something really quick, that's why I seemed a little stuck in. Oh, and see what Mrs. Inputs did. Oh, I don't think it was above me, but okay. So that would be it for today. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please feel free to like it, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. As usual, check out my other Mario Kart Deluxe or Splatoon 2 videos. And I'll be back for more consistent videos. Hopefully uploading them on time. Just for, purposes of principle. And that's about it.